Hey guys, welcome to episode 6 of the Warren and Werby podcast. Taryn, back at it again. How are
Good, mate. After a long break, it's been a week. It'll be in between uploads.
you?
Been good.
Plenty to talk about, plenty to get back at. I think we'll just get straight into it. We'll
Yeah,
go NBA first, I think, is our
NBA.
first talking point.
Your clips.
Um, Painful loss today, which is 2 down to the Suns
Yeah,
in
that
the
mate.
conference finals.
You've
But,
been two down in every series.
yeah, so who knows what could happen for you? What's your take on what you've seen so far?
You just shit, mate. You
No
just
Kawhi,
suck.
we're struggling without Kawhi. We're struggling without Kawhi, to say the least.
Yeah, exactly. To say the
Um,
least. But
um,
Atlanta Milwaukee starts tomorrow. I'm sure.
mm,
So
yep.
that'll be fun.
First
That'll
game,
be fun.
10:30 our time tomorrow.
Yeah, Milwaukee
Yeah.
will flog them. They'll win
Um,
in five.
I reckon Milwaukee will be dominant because they're just well, I'd like to hope they're the tallest team remaining in the comp. Now there's a fairly small in comparison, but
Yes,
who knows how do they stop Giannis? How
they
do the Hawks
they
stop
can't.
Giannis? I think is the question.
They can't.
Mm,
They've got Clint Capella.
they've got to just try and.
And that's it.
Mm, yeah. I think, yeah, it's going to be a massive. Trey Young's got to do more. Obviously, he wasn't at his normal standard, but
No,
his
game
teammates were
seven,
helping him out in the last couple of games.
game seven in that last series, he was pretty bad.
Mm.
Ben
So
Simmons for the shit he's been getting, he actually played not too bad in the majority of game seven.
yeah, um,
Kept
yeah.
Trey to five
Trey
for
Young's been averaging 25 points this season. Giannis 28.
yeah.
So you'd like to think that whoever's winning that battle would almost be able to lift their team over the line, or is it just to the
Uh,
Bucks' advantage still?
I think that Chris Middleton's going to play a massive role if the Bucks end up
Mm,
winning because you've got
mm,
Clint Capella's going to be literally standing under the rim all game for every game, and
yeah.
all he needs to do is get 2-3 blocks a game on Giannis, and then it just comes down to the supporting cast who gets it done for Milwaukee or for Atlanta.
Mm, I agree. I think, as you can see, Clint Capella's averaged 14.3 rebounds this
Yeah,
season,
he's a
which is
monster.
it's pretty stellar. But also Drew Holiday with 6 assists on average this season has been pretty big in the playoffs so far as well.
And very good defensively as well. So you'd think Holiday will get the
Yeah,
matchup on
played
Trey
his
Young.
role. Yeah, I reckon Giannis will be hard to stop.
Yeah,
Um, anyway, if we look back at my Clips versus Suns and have a
yeah.
look at what's happened so far, well, it's just been painful, really.
At least for you.
Um, Painful for me, yeah, exactly.
Yeah,
Um,
not for me. Oh, I'd love to see your blokes
Paul
lose.
George, Paul, Paul George, 26 points, 6 rebounds, 6 assists was um, best on for the for my boys yet again. But
But you
yeah,
just
I
suck
mean Devin Booker wasn't outstanding today, but he had some pretty good support on the field.
on the field. Yeah, on the court. Yeah, but I mean, didn't he go off with a broken nose?
Did he? I
I
haven't heard that.
I think he did. I think he went off with a broken nose, so he's coming back with a mask for game three.
Ooh,
But yeah, it'd be interesting to see
mm.
for game three and then the series in the East.
Yeah, should be
Well,
really good.
yeah.
I
Well,
reckon.
moving on. Um, the Euros are well and truly into the in the group stage, there's coming to the pointy end now. There's only
Hmm.
what 4 games left, 4 group stages, I think.
Yeah, just yeah, 4 groups left. Group E and Group F will finish off their group stages in the
Yeah,
next couple of days,
yeah, and
next
then
few days.
I think tomorrow all the games being played, 2 a.m. our time, 5 a.m. our time, and then they get a break until the weekend, where on Sunday
Mm.
the knockout stages start, and then Monday you've got
Yeah,
your quarterfinals and all that. Um,
yeah.
it's really still too hard to tell, to be honest. That many teams have been good, and then some that have been not so good. With
Yeah.
Italy, Wales, Belgium, Denmark, Netherlands, Austria, England, Croatia already booking their ticket into the knockouts. Spain
Yeah.
sitting uncomfortably at third. They need to beat Slovakia tomorrow morning, which you'd think that they would do, but
Yeah.
you never know. And Sweden sitting on top playing Poland, who are on bottom. So all
Mm.
Sweden need to do is get a point, get a draw, and they salvage their campaign. They get to go through. Whereas Group
Yeah.
F is a lot more tight. You got France on 4, Germany 3, Portugal 3, and Hungary 1. So if Hungary
Mm.
can somehow pull out some magic against Germany, they're smoky to make the knockouts. And I guess that's what
Mm.
England fans, or at least people supporting England like me, will be hoping for. As if France beat
Mm.
Portugal and Hungary beat Germany, then Hungary will somehow finish second in the group. And
Wow.
because England have stitched themselves up by winning the last game, giving them whoever comes second in the group of death, rather than the second place out of Sweden, Slovakia, Spain, and Poland, which will
Mm.
end up. Well, I mean, it could be anyone at this stage, but you'd think at least 3 of those teams will be more favourable than France, Germany, or Portugal.
Yeah, absolutely.
So
Um, no, I think we're in for another exciting knockout stage with the Euros.
yes,
I
very.
don't know. I think you can't really tell who's really looking at this stage. Obviously, Italy's dominant in a, well, I don't know how you'd say it, probably a less competitive group than a group like Group F, but have flexed a little bit to
Yeah,
finish 3 from 3. So,
and they haven't.
and dominant wins as well.
Yeah, they haven't conceded a single goal
Mm.
in their group stage matches. And I'll tell you what's kind of funny, Herbie. People were predicting Turkey as their dark horse. They literally lost all 3 games.
Oh yeah,
But
yeah, and horribly.
yeah, they had a goal difference of -7, only scoring 1 goal.
Mm. Oof,
So
that's a tough outing.
yeah, it'll be very interesting. Italy get a favourable draw. They get Austria in the round of 16, and then either Belgium or it's kind of hard with how this works, to be honest. They get either Belgium, Switzerland, or the Czech
Yeah.
in
So
in the semifinals. No, quarterfinals. Sorry, quarterfinals.
quarterfinals. Yeah. So I mean,
So
if we look to, if we have a look at what's set in already at the round of 16, we've got some interesting games so far. We've got Wales and Denmark, and Italy and Austria are 2 games that are set in stone
yeah,
for what is it
for
next
next
week or this
oh
weekend? This
this
weekend.
weekend I think it starts. Yeah,
This weekend, early next week.
yeah,
So yeah, it should be really good for the
yeah.
soccer fans out there.
I think Wales and Denmark's gonna be a good game. Not that I'll watch it, but
Yeah.
and Jamie's put in his prediction. He thinks either Germany or Belgium will win it. So
I did have my money on Germany at the start, Jamie. I have to agree with you, mate. But
I
mm,
I went with
you
England.
can't tell from here. Can't tell from here, mate. England obviously a good chance too. Pretty very good chance.
Nah, I don't think so. They're
You know, you reckon?
their way to the finals is going to be very tough,
Got to play second in Group F, which should be
which will be
interesting.
very interesting. All right, so we'll
Mm.
move on from there. We'll go to the footy.
Yeah,
Um, oh goodness, feeling a bit tired today, lads. So last round was not much to report on other than Gary Rowan because all the other games
yeah.
were pretty uneventful.
Mm.
So looking
After the
forward to this
smiling face.
round. Uh,
Yeah,
Brisbane Geelong tomorrow night. It's gonna
that
be
is
it's gonna
going
be
to
a
be an
ripper.
absolute blockbuster. Um,
Geelong playing two in
in
a row.
Brisbane too.
Yeah, give me Geelong.
Um,
Geelong
I
every day.
reckon Geelong's odds on still, but should be a really good game. Really
Yeah,
good.
yeah. I'll take
Um,
Geelong.
anyway, your boys on Friday night against the Saints should be basically pen it down from now. I reckon
Sorry, what was that, mate?
pen it down,
Oh yeah. Oh, I bloody hope so. It's gonna
put
be
it in the
pretty
book.
pretty ugly if we don't.
Mm.
Um,
My boys have got to play Freo on Saturday afternoon. That'll be an interesting game.
yeah,
Test for us.
I think yous will get up. I'll back you guys
I
in.
reckon we can get up. Yeah, at Marvel too. Crowd's back in Melbourne. Quarter capacity, 25% at the G this weekend.
Yeah, that'll be good.
So atmosphere's back, which we've been waiting for here in Melbourne.
Yeah, about time.
Um, yeah. In terms of any other notable games, we've got Essendon and Melbourne at the G on Saturday night, and West Coast Bulldogs in Perth on Sunday afternoon.
Yeah,
So
that'll be good games, I think.
that'll be two really good games. So a good round of footy to look forward to.
Yeah, and the last topic for today, the cricket, my friend. We are cricket nerds. We call ourselves. Not too many of the viewers, I don't think, like cricket all that much, but that's okay.
We'll just touch on it quickly, guys. We won't go into too much.
We could talk for hours on this, Herbie, but we do care about the sanity of the viewers. So the World Test Championship final currently being played over in England between India and New Zealand, which will end up in a draw. It's going to be the most anticlimactic game ever. Heading into
Absolutely.
day 5, India are 2 down in their second innings, and so what? There's 90 overs in a day of Test match cricket, about
Yeah.
give or take 10, and
Yeah.
I don't. And plus the break in between innings, you lose overs there. So
Yeah.
I don't see New Zealand even batting tomorrow, not
No, me neither.
or even winning. So what happens? Do you know in the event of a draw?
Well, I know that I'm not sure what would happen with a draw, but I know it's quite interesting because we lost day one, which was complete abandonment, no ball bowl, not a single ball bowl on day one. They've actually attacked the day on, so technically, uh, well, yesterday in England, or the end of the last day was day five. They're going to run a day six today because we got no play on what was officially day one. So, um, no, I've no idea what would happen, but it's certainly very anticlimactic considering what we've been playing for and all the countries have been putting in for. England weather struck again.
Yes. Um, if the match ends in a draw, the title is shared,
Oh, jeez.
and the money for the winners gets split into 575,000 British pounds each.
That's just,
That's pretty poor. Why don't they
that
do?
is really poor.
I don't know when it was or what kind of format it was, but they had a bowl out.
Oh, that wasn't an ODI one year.
I think it was Pakistan and someone else. They had a bowl out,
Mm.
so like a penalty shootout in soccer, which Mazenod lost today, but that's okay. Our senior Div One team choked their
Oh,
5 year run and
in penalties.
lost. Did a Manchester United. Um, but yeah, they had. well, the cricket equivalent of a penalty shootout. So I wouldn't mind
Mm.
seeing that in the World Test Championship final. What do you think,
That
Ovi?
would be a lot of fun. That would be a lot of fun to watch. That's for sure.
Yeah, it would be fun to
But it
watch.
is. I just, I just think the management from the ICC could be much better. Like a result rather than just a shared title. It just seems
Yeah.
unprofessional to me. It's like junior cricket almost. We're going back to grassroots. I think with at least if nothing else, either play extra days until you get a result, make it I don't know, add like they have here. Obviously, we got no day ones. They're making a day six, which is upcoming now. Why not add 2 days to that and make it
Yeah.
a 7 day test or an 8 day test, whatever you need. If they assess at the end of day five, say we need this much longer for it to be a good game, while it may come boring, I feel like it's better to get a result or even play another game in another
Yeah.
part of England in a month's time and do
Yeah.
that because I just feel like sharing the title and splitting the
Yeah. It's
money
just
just
shocking.
it seems like a waste of time because all the fans have been pumping their country across the world. Of what 10, 12 countries competing for these two
Yeah, I
spots, and
think
it ends
so.
in a draw with affected by England weather. It's just I feel like there could have been a better result to it.
Yeah, well, I know the game was meant to be at Lords, but Corona struck and they had to move it to Southampton, which is a whole different thing. I don't know why they did it in England, but never mind.
Yeah,
That's against the point.
yeah,
But
yeah.
speaking of another point, that's where we'll end today's episode. Thank you guys for tuning in to episode 6. Today we just wrapped up all the sport, I guess, and we'll see you
Mm.
next time. See you later, guys.
Cheers, guys. Cheers, guys.